here to share a vegan breakfast dish even your meat-loving friends will love. We welcome back the author of Sanctuary Chef, our own vegan national treasure, Amy Webster.
Hi, Tammy.
Hi, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Okay, this looks delicious.
Thank you.
And I will admit that from your cookbook, I've tried this and it did not look this good when I made it. So tell me how to do it.
Well, it's the magic of me, maybe? I don't know.
I think it is the magic of you.
It's probably just longer cook times, that's all.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, as you know, it's pretty easy to make, and it's one of those great dishes that if you have people coming over, or at least, or even staying at your house, and you're like, oh, I want to give them a hearty dish that will fuel them up for the day.
Yeah.
But it's also delicious, and it could be a great brunch.
Yes.
So I like to make it as my brunch kind of centerpiece, and then build around it.
Yes. Now, can you make this
easy.
ahead? Can you make it ahead?
Okay. Yes. In fact, I did make this ahead for today. So yes, it's very easy. You can make it ahead. You can refrigerate it, and I've even been told you can freeze it. So I haven't done that yet, but
okay.
Right. So it's also packed with protein, so you get all those nutrients you want also for like the beginning of the day. So it's a good dish.
Okay.
Very easy, as you hopefully know.
Yes, it was easy.
Yes. It was easy, it just didn't turn out. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, we're going to make it turn out this time today. Okay. So I've got some onions and peppers here that I've sauteed up, and that's the first step. You want to do that while your oven is preheating, because those just take a couple minutes. But also cook your sausage according to the package instructions. So I'm using, this only works if you use vegan sausage. Sorry, I don't know why.
You have to use vegan
You have to use vegan sausage, right? So what I'm using today is the Beyond the patties. But the thing is, I really like this product. This is like more of a sausage, the way we buy sausage from animals.
Oh, right.
So it's a lot of people are more familiar with this. Also, Impossible makes a sausage like this. If you can't find it, it's okay, because I'm using these patties. And let me just tell you.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
I know. The thing I love about this brand too, Beyond, is that there's no plastic in here.
Ooh,
you open this up and the patties are all just in there, and they're soft enough that you can crumble. So I just crumble them right in the pan, and then I just heat them up and and cook them up. So, but look how nice and soft they are. So you can make them into a patty, keep them as a patty. Or I feel bad sometimes. I'm like, the company tried really hard to make it a patty, and I'm going to destroy it.
Yes.
But it's such a good product for this because it crumbles so nicely. Okay,
that's
so
nice.
I've got that, but this is how we're going to layer this. We're going to start with some hash browns, if you would mind.
I love hash browns.
Yes, and it makes such a great addition because it's got that nice texture for this dish.
So just like half or a third?
All of it.
All of it?
Yep, and we're going to make a nice layer.
Okay.
Yeah. So these are just thawed. Now, I also will use, like, those little patties you can buy, like the hash brown patties?
Yes.
You can use those
and I just layer them up?
Just like, one layer, one flat layer, but you'll just like set them next to each other.
Yeah.
But this is really good because then you get this nice layer on the bottom. Kind of holds it all together.
That looks so good.
Yeah, and so we've got one layer of hash browns. Now we're going to put our vegan cheese on. Again, it has to be vegan cheese. Can't do it with dairy cheese. So much better for us.
Otherwise it wouldn't be vegan.
Right, I know. But I'm just saying, like, it doesn't work. Don't try to make this with animal cheese. Won't work.
Right.
Yeah, we're just going to spread a layer if you want to do that.
Do you want to use all this cheese?
Well, I like to
look
look and see. Oh, no, none for the top.
Okay.
Well, today what I'm using is Follow Your Heart. This is a brand that has been around for so long. I love this company. When other vegan cheeses came out on the market, they just amped it up.
They just,
it melts. It's really good. But there's so many vegan cheeses on the market now. If people are like, oh, I don't like vegan cheese.
Right. It didn't used to melt.
It didn't used to melt. Right. I encourage you to try it again because they have gotten so much better. So we've got that. Okay. Now we're going to do our sausage.
Okay.
If you wouldn't mind.
I just want to smell.
Breaking this up.
It smells like sausage.
Yes. Isn't that good? You know what that is? It's the fennel. Sausage does not come from the animal already made and delicious. We have to do a lot to it. So I'm saying, why not do all that stuff to plants?
I agree.
And then we get all the protein. We get the mouthfeel, the smells, and that flavor that we love, that fennel. It's so good. And in this dish especially, you'll never know. I serve this to my stepdad, who is a big meat eater and eggs, and he loves all those animal things, and he loved this dish. He went back for a second.
It's the sausage. It's so good.
Exactly. Now, okay, so now we have peppers and onions. Do you like peppers and onions?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. So what I do in my house, I just kind of put them on half.
Okay.
But you can do it, however it is for your home, whatever
I mean,
works.
I like onions better than peppers.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like green peppers typically.
Yes, some people are also sensitive to them, like Tana. But okay, so this is just egg, and this is what we're going to hold it all together. So
Okay.
otherwise it would just fall apart, which maybe is what happened to you. But
Yes.
this
I
is a
did
really
use
good
just
product.
eggs, though. Or maybe, is there another product like this?
There are a couple on the market.
Is
yeah.
this superior
No,
to the
I
other
would say
product?
this is superior only
Okay.
because so some genius scientists in the kitchen made this from mung beans, which
Ooh.
I know
Do I start
doesn't
pouring?
sound. Yes. So we're going to do it all over.
Okay.
Just kind of do it evenly.
Oh, are we doing both of those?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it feels like it's not enough, but what happens is it will hold it together. It'll cook up in the oven combined. But what's so good about Just Egg is that you can make omelets. I make omelets like at least once a month at home for my husband, and it cooks up just like eggs do. For like an
Wow.
omelet, it's so good. Scrambled eggs, but also for baking. I use this as an egg replacer in baking.
Like baking cookies
Yeah.
or?
Yeah, so
Okay.
1/4 cup in my studies,
Yes.
my kitchen research, equals 1 egg. So if I
Okay.
have a recipe,
And that is true because I just cracked eggs into a cup the
Oh.
other day and it was a 1/4
it was
cup.
1/4 cup. Yeah, see,
Yep.
you want the same amount of liquid. Exactly. So it's perfect. Yeah, right. Okay, so now on top, what I want to do now is just kind of give it some more flavor. So some salt and pepper. I'm just going
Okay.
to do this. And then we're going to put the tomatoes on. Now,
Okay.
all of this
It looks pretty
is-
with the tomatoes.
Yeah, doesn't that make it
Yeah,
pop?
it
Yeah,
does.
my friend Scott hates that they kind of wither like that.
Oh, I think it's pretty.
I know, I think so too, but it does kind of look shriveled up. So I get it.
Yes.
But he just doesn't like that look. Okay, so we're going to
Face
put
up.
them up, face up, just because of the visuals, right?
Yes.
I just think it looks a little bit nicer, and I just kind of put them all around.
Okay.
And so you get the tomato is obviously, if you don't like tomatoes, you can omit that or put something else on top. I've done other veggies on top, but it does kind of nice. It's like nice to have that little acid, pop when
Yes.
you're eating this, and you get that nice little flavor boost of like
And the
acid
color
flavor. And the color
is so
yeah,
pretty.
yeah. It's really really nice. So okay, so we have our bake. We're gonna put it in the oven. It's 350. It's really easy. Just
For
about.
how long?
Well, I do 30 minutes and then I rotate it 30 more minutes because I really want that center.
okay.
But some ovens are different, so
Yeah.
I would say if it didn't turn out for you, we want to make sure this is it can be a little jiggly, but it needs to not be liquid all the way
Right.
through in the middle. So I would leave it in for another 10 more minutes if you need
Okay.
to.
It looks so pretty.
Yes.
It's just like,
I'm so glad.
Can I try
yes,
this
yes,
piece
please
over here?
try it. Yes.
I got myself a fork so I could be sure to taste it. It's gorgeous and I'm
Yeah,
sure
you get that
delicious.
protein. You get
And it's
protein from the
firm.
Just Egg, from the sausage, from the cheese even, and the veggies. What do you think? Yes, it's comforting.
Oh.
Isn't it nice?
That is good. The hash browns in there give it texture. The flavor of the sausage is amazing.
Yeah.
The tomatoes,
Yeah.
it's such a good combination
Isn't it
of
nice?
flavors.
And nice, look how you can make it thick or thinner,
Yeah.
like it's just like a nice kind of hearty thing.
Oh.
Add some fruit, add some coffee, you've got yourself a brunch right there.
Oh my gosh, this is so delicious.
Thank
you so much.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, so we're going to put the rest. Oh, well, the book again is Sanctuary Chef, and this recipe is in that
Yes,
cookbook.
it is.
And we're going to put the recipe on our website at kat.com. Thanks
Thank
so
you,
much, Amy.
Tammy.
Okay, we'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Stay right there.